Well, it's not a VR edition. Yeah, I just recently watched a stream today where pretty much the same. These guys telling the same thing about the VR for No Man's Sky. It's just epic. It's big. He demoed it when it first, before it was releasing. It's an older video, YouTube. But what I noticed is very much the same things I've said. Like right now, yeah, my screen is real huge right now. I mean, this is a great screen to watch movies on. So, I mean, just the equipment alone for privacy. Like, say you got a wife or your kids are on the TV, but you want to watch something on TV. Now, my TV is currently broadcasting the same thing that's on the game. As a matter of fact, I got to turn my volume down. I just realized. So I took the headphone off and I could hear it. So I like to turn that down so there's no feedback. So right now my TV is basically showing what I'm seeing in the VR, but if one of my kids wanted to watch TV, I could, it's a smart TV, so they don't have to actually switch inputs or anything. They could. It wouldn't affect me at all. Just means that they won't be seeing the game, be seeing whatever they're watching. So with that alone, this is a great setup. I mean, really fun, innovative. But I just wanted to show this screen for a second so you could see what VR looks like for those of you who have ever wondered what is VR like in on a non-VR game. So back when I used to play No Man's Skies, when I wanted to try it in VR, this is how I played it. And I remember getting a lot of comments, and people were popping my live stream, and they were like typing, "Oh, I didn't know this game was in VR. That's cool." No Man's Skies was meant to have VR. Bottom line, it was meant for it, and it's great. One of these days, I'm actually going to do a stream where I will make a brand new game. I have been playing this game for ever. Literally, I've never made another game. I didn't see any reason to. I've been playing No Man's Sky since before creative mode, since before any of this additional stuff was added. And when the additional stuff was added, a person like me who bought the game straight from scratch you couldn't appreciate the way I appreciate it because of all the drama that it had, all the glitches, and to see it, a lot of these get resolved very quickly shows the dedication of Hello Games. It shows their potential. I mean, I can't wait to see what next project they put out because I definitely would love to beta test it. I mean, it would be a great experience. It would be, I don't know what they're going to do, but I mean, I honestly believe No Man's Skies here is going to evolve into something that's going to turn into an MMO. That's my honest opinion. It's going to go that way. I mean, why wouldn't it go that way? So, last time I left off, I was wiring my base. I've been doing a lot of this on my own, not really looking at any videos, just to see what's what. But yesterday I decided to look up a video just to see, I didn't find what I was looking for, per se, my exact issue. But I think it's just distance. I honestly think that even though my cables are blue and I am connected to power, I can't pull the power from the magnetic spot over to my base because that spot is so far, and I had to drop at least 2 base units down just to claim those areas, just so I can run the cable, so it wouldn't disappear on me. However, I'm starting to notice that it seems like per base computer distance, that's the electrical grid for that area. So I'm feeling like you can't do it for long distances, but just the length of your radius for your base. I hope that's not the case because that really wouldn't make any sense since you can do colonies here and multiple bases together. But as it stands right now, I'm looking at a situation where, this was supposed to be my backup generator. I do most of my building when I'm not in VR, only because I was waiting for all the kinks to get ironed out. I mean, everything seems to be running smoothly now, but my biggest issue today still is, so we see this fire's just fine. And, where is it? That's my shield. See, I don't, still getting used to the buttons here. All right. So, here's the Blaze Javelin. You see it's got 14% power. I'm holding down the trigger and it's still not firing. Now, I don't know if I have to hold both triggers down. I don't know what to do to make the Blaze Javelin fire. It fires just fine in the non-VR game. There's nothing wrong with my gun at all. This is just something where I can't use the Blaze Javelin when I'm in VR, which normally would be a pain in, would be a pain. But I just started to adapt to using my bolt caster and other stuff just when I'm in VR. But, I mean, come on. It's my railgun. That thing, 2 shots and I can drop most sentinels. Especially our, not our walker types, but, yeah, the 4-legged guys and the armored ones, and they're pretty much cake to my fucking railgun. And I would love to shoot it in VR. It would be way more accurate when I can actually, physically aim it. Before I actually get into my ship and crash into everything, let me fix the controls. So, yeah, you need to uninvert the flight controls, at least the flight controls when you're in VR, because in VR, when they're not inverted, they're correct. But when you're on a controller, up is up and down is down, and that doesn't work for me when I'm flying. I need down to be up and up to be down. That's the way you fly. Feels more natural to me. Alright, so, this grass used to be green. I don't exactly know when the hell it turned brown. But, clearly I've done something wrong to the environment. No. Ha ha ha. Alright, so, I've decided that for today's VR session, I will simply I'm going to build a base, but I'm going to change the strategy around. In other words, I'm going to start with surveying. This base was already constructed. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do this new base today. I may just go over one of my older bases and survey their areas and maybe use one of them if they have a point nearby. Bottom line is that all of my bases, including this one, was pre-built before and then customized to work with power and this current update. However, because it's on an island the way that it is, I don't have access to very many ways of powering it. I would really love to see hydro power become a thing, or I can build a water wheel or a setup that provides me with water of that power through water for that nature. That would be nice. So as you can see, I have a cable running, all right, and it is connected to my main power sources. It goes across the ocean over to my third base down there. That gives me there's a way station right about here where my batteries over there are all connected at. Well, it looks like they're going to shut off now. I've always wondered when the panels turn off how much because I've added so much stuff recently to this base that it's my 16 batteries don't cut it anymore. See, this is what I was afraid of. Within a day's time, my batteries don't reach 100% anymore. They used to. They do not. I'm pulling out way too much power. Not by too much, but it's definitely enough that my batteries aren't, they're not charging up within a full day's time. If they did, this base would run all night. I'm actually considering, somehow, I know you can do it with proximity sensors, but I don't want to rig it so that my batteries shut off when I'm not here. Because by the time I get back, I'm going to be stranded if I want to use my teleporter because it's going to shut off. Which is fine. I mean, this is what makes No Man's Skies No Man's Skies. It's very realistic in the consequence and all the shit that could go wrong. It's good like that. So if you like to enjoy it for that purpose, that's fine. Enjoy it, play it. I see we got some punching action now. We've got some things we can do that we couldn't do before. Well, I think I will take off, actually. And head over to... Actually, I'm going to use my teleporter. Since I know I'm going to be out of power. Might as well use it once. Yeah. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm sorry. I mean, No Man's Skies in VR. Like I said in my last stream, though, I want a gun decoration like this where I can put my guns on there. And since there's 4 slots, yeah, I want 4 different guns. Come on, man. I mean, Hello Games, I know you, if you ever see my streams or anything, we just really consider it, guys, because if we can build a blank one of these that actually allows you to sit multi-tools on it, at least up to 4, and if that's too much work, I'll settle for one that holds just 2 guns. When I'm holding, and that'll be like 3 guns, 2 in the thing and 1 that's on you. You know, put one down, pick the other one up. I'd like a different set of variety, and it's not that I don't love my multi-tool, okay? It's just, the problem with my multi-tool is I noticed that for VR, it's not very efficient. As you can see, it blocks the view of my buttons. I'm sure this wouldn't happen with a standard multi-tool, but this is the S-Rank custom alien version, which is nice, but I'd really like to find another S-Rank. So if anyone sees my stream and you happen, you know, I have an open book. I have an open mind to a lot of things. If you have information you want to share it, that's fine. I appreciate it. I'm not one of those a-hole gamers that gets pissed when people backseat game. It's totally fine. If you got advice you might want to offer, maybe you see something I'm doing wrong and you want to help me out, that's great. I'm totally game for all that. Look, constructive criticism is fine, but when assholes tell you you suck and all that, you're not going to get a good response from me. That's for damn sure. But yeah, at some point I'm going to figure this one out, because this one, I want to be able to load these guys with fuel and have them stay off. Now, I know that with a proximity sensor I could do just that, but the fact is that my base is big, so once I walk out of this room, you know, things are going to shut off. So I'm guessing I have to put proximity sensors pretty much all over the base, if that makes sense. Or at least, you know, in areas where I want power. You know, like say I want the power to shut off here when I'm not in here, then it'll do that. So like if I'm in here, power over there will shut off. And if I'm over the... Oh, this was my most recent project. It's the whole reason why I run out of power so fast. I'm going to get stranded here, by the way. I know this, because I didn't showcase and show off all of the... This is a nice base. I'm not saying it's not. It's just... I'm going to have to... My little idea of drawing power from the electromagnetic plant hotspot that I found, that's not going to work, because, unfortunately, it doesn't let you reach that far. I'm loving what they did with the materials. Like, it's a lot easier to build glass structures. Oh, I thought I heard something. That was weird. Okay. So, my new computer comes either tomorrow or the next day. I'll be spending a little time on that, trying to figure out what I will get for it, if any games. I mean, we're not talking blistering power here, but it's definitely on the level of a PS4 Pro, so I can at least play some computer games. So, if you're wondering why there's a ladder here, it's because I have... apparently, yeah. So I have an underwater base here. And here she is. So all of this is actually drawing power from my power banks outside. One thing I have noticed, and I'm going to show it here as well, is if you can see... So if you can see, I cleared this whole area out for the purpose of... Oh, okay. So that's how you swim up. You have to point up and stuff. So I had cleared this whole area out, literally. And unfortunately, every time I come back, it's I'm not trying to mine. Terrain manipulator. Okay. Thought the terrain manipulator wasn't going to work. Alright, so basically all of this I had destroyed, and I've already had to destroy it several times. It seems to me that, I don't know if it's because of the update or whatnot, or if it naturally regenerates, which I can understand if that's the case, but it's kind of annoying when you're trying to construct a pathway for your sub, And you've got to keep, you know, destroying all this additional crap, because if you don't, it's gonna overtake your sub, man. I ran out of power before I could actually... Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. So as you can see, the sub was going to be caught and wasn't going to be able to move. So I have no idea when I got that close to the TV, but I mean, I'm supposed to be here. Sorry about that. No Man's Sky has this really cool feature that if you sit down at the moment you enter a vehicle, it will adjust your camera for that brief moment to that height. Neutrino looks amazing. I gotta tell you, being inside these vehicles is something. The cannons, they fire based on the location of the person's sight. I did want to go through this cavern. Okay. Something is the matter. The neutrino doesn't seem to want to go forward. There it goes. See, unfortunately, since the cavern seems to be rebuilding itself, and this is a pretty tight fit for the neutrino anyway. Huh. Apparently she'll throttle forward forever if you don't throttle back. It seems the best way is to hold the move stick straight up, because holding it down causes, like, pointing it forward just doesn't not work. Biggest Alexa, turn off lamp. Probably why that shit is happening to begin with. Let's see. See, I notice you can make it go slower. Of course, I think it's really funny because I'm probably not going to be able to find my, the hell, sink. I'm probably not going to be able to find my tunnel. And by the way, that tunnel is much bigger than it currently looks. Much, much bigger. Alright, let's let go of it for now. I'm going to go ahead and center myself because I feel like it needs to be there. Okay, there's the opening. So I know I had to drill a complete fucking hole through. This cavern is a lot bigger, like I said. It's just the other side is kind of regenerating constantly. it's more natural on that side, but the opening that I would have to make has to be an issue. And like every vehicle in No Man's Skies, except for the other exocraft, the ships can be damaged. Neutrinon, yeah, they're gonna get banged up a bit, and I don't know if they can be damaged like completely. I've never actually, I mean, I am pretty good at driving these. So, usually, hold on. Damn it, it goes so fast when I don't mind to. Alright, we're gonna stay right here. I kind of want to stay here until power runs out so that I can be like, the power ran out, just like I thought. Because I honestly can't tell if it's daylight being this far underground. The next step for No Man's Skies, let me see what I think should happen next. For starters, we have exocraft. So we have an exosuit that we wear, but so they can't really make an exosuit craft. But I guess what I'm saying is, you see how we got them walkers? And they can make something like that the player pilots. It's a Gundam type of mobile suit, whatever you want to call it. And it's used for it would be used for advanced mining bigger things, carrying big things. Like, you know, if you need to, you could actually pick up, with this robot, you could pick up a segment of your base that's, you know, say it's not connected to anything. There goes the power. Say the segment is not connected to, it's not connected to anything. It's just, maybe it's a storage container. With this type of machine, you could grab it with the claws, pick it up. Kind of like a power loader from Aliens. I mean, I would dig that. I could see that in No Man's Skies, because it's a building, a construction robot suit thing. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people online saying, "Get away from her, you bitch!" But yeah, no, I feel like the next step is obviously some sort of a mechanized robotic riding thing. I think it would be really cool because, you see, No Man's Skies being that I've always said in my videos that there are two types of VR games. There's your sitting and your standing game. No Man's Skies is the first game to do both. So, like, I would see, like, a mechanized walking exo vehicle or a mechanized walking exo, like a sort of like a drone, but more like a so we already have like a rover, but something like maybe with tank treads or a robotic spider walking type of robot. I mean, there was a VR and a demo in VR Worlds when I used to have it. It had a game in there where you were like an explorer and you went around basically in this type of robotic thing with like six robotic legs on each side. They were like spider legs, and man, the thing could pretty much climb on anything, and it was pretty cool. It was a VR concept that didn't really go anywhere. I'm talking everybody's ear off here. Let's get out of here and let's go ahead and get inside. Alright, so I'm inside. As obviously I have 0 power now, so yay for me. Let me stand up. Hopefully I'll try to stay near my chair so I can sit down quicker. What the? I'm supposed to climb the ladder. Okay, planetary chart contains directions to a point of interest. Access the planetary chart. Yeah, I know that. I root with it. Collecting charts from the cartographer on space. Hey, daylight was already here. Man, that's weird. That means daylight came very quickly. Or I ran out of power just as daylight started to come back. I don't fucking know. So this is how we climb ladders in VR. That's interesting. So you pretty much, you'll scale the entirety of the ladder. And, well, I'm going to have to use my jets. Because, I mean, even in the normal game, so I don't understand this. The fact that there is water that I can breathe in, and I'm not usually, but it seems to be glitched. But when you build an underwater base, it should have the ability to suck the water out at the very least. So that's not good. I might not be able to climb this in VR. I might have to... Yeah, that's not going to work. Because of the method of climbing, it's just... It's like a teleport more than anything, and you can't really get that far up there. So... Well, this is going to suck. Let's see. Only thing I can think of is it's just not going to work. Huh. Yeah, this might definitely need to be something they consider. I honestly think you should click the ladder, be on the ladder, and start climbing the ladder. So I don't, I don't understand why this is the way that it is. Shit. Alright. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. So I was trying to boost up there and then get the option to pull the ladder at the top. But it keeps fucking going in circles. I have no control over that. Can't seem to keep it stable. Maybe... Hold on. That's bullshit. It's gotta be the angle in which I'm holding my hands. Yep. Fuck! Alright, that's real sensitive. We gotta move the stick slowly. It's almost like Superman. Like fucking hold your hands out in front of you and just take off. Okay, so it's a lot like Superman. Alright, so again, still a few glitches. I don't care. I honestly don't. This game pretty much desensitized me to glitches in other games. Like, a glitch is just something that unfortunately needs to be worked out. But, I mean, people make mistakes. Remember when I first bought this game, all I ever heard was the comments of, I can't believe you bought that, blah, 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 It's not like the greatest game. Bet you have buyer's remorse now. Like, no, not really. Never did. Never did. So I'm guessing that these red energy lightning bolts, you see them when your batteries are extremely low. Like at their lowest. So, because I noticed they're not always there. They seem to be there when I'm at critical power. Because having a red energy beam doesn't mean you don't have energy flowing through the device. It just means you have very little or none at all. So it has two meanings. As I know those arrows are going to fade away soon. It's essentially what's happening right now. They're starting to reach a point where they have actual power. 10%. I bet you when the time it hits 15, 20%, they won't have that red line on them. Anyways, we're not going to stare at that forever. Let's go. Right. So, I've decided to use my teleporter. I'm going to teleport over to one of my other planets. Okay. I love this planet. This planet was the closest which I find ironic because I called it Earth 2 and it was like, oh, it looks like an Earth, it's so nice and pretty, and then the grass turned fucking brown the minute I named it Earth, and there was this like fucking rain that rains like at 216.6 degrees Fahrenheit, like some hot ass rain, man. Here's the thing that's weird though. A lot of my other bases didn't keep their original names. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then of course I have these additionals, which weren't there before, but that's kind of because of the whole building thing. Sequest was the underground one. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna power that thing. Let's go to the North Pole. I know why I called it the North Pole, because I'm pretty sure I built that base near snow. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to go to the bases, not the ones you saw on that list. Those were all made on this planet. They say current system. They're little base pods that I was trying to extend the reach of my base's power. That doesn't work. However, the current option is to go to... I have a grand total of 4 bases, one of which I've already torn apart because it was so glitched and so messed up from the update that I couldn't build anything in that area. It kept saying that I reached my build limit even when I already had finished. So, hey, planet Frieza, where shit is frozen. So, here is my other one. So this is where the home base is for my vehicle. I always wondered where that bike was. So, I'm hearing a motor of some kind. There used to be a big-ass wolf that lived up here with me. I think I named it Fenrir or something. That's why. Alright. So, at this point, this base was just something tiny I put together for like a little outpost. So it doesn't necessarily, Hey, there he is. I want to see what he looks like up close. He's never attacked me before, so... You're a big one. Okay, these are on wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, I put my headphones in the wrong ear and I'm like, wait, I'm hearing him in the wrong spot. Hey there, bud. How's it going? Offer food. I want to see what his name is. Yep, Fenrir. Oh man, I would love to tame him. I haven't learned I haven't started learning about taming yet, but I want to tame him because honestly, he looks, out of all the animals I've seen in No Man's Skies, he is the most remarkable. I mean, only because I like wolves, and he is just, I mean, just look at him. He's like an alpha werewolf with stone skin and like the body of a god. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Oh shit, what the hell just happened? I just got bounced around. That was weird. Alright, anyways. So there used to be something here, and I'm pretty sure it was the fucking helipad. I've noticed, now, I don't know if this happened to everybody, but I noticed that some of my structures either were not present or gone for some reason. I don't know. Could just be all in my head. Alright. I don't know if you guys, I've never showed this one to anybody online, but this particular world, my base is at the highest peak possible that I could find. This is what I was going for. It's beautiful. I mean, I'm higher than most ships fly. But yeah, that used to be where my my helipad, my ship pad was, because ships used to land up here. That I remember very vividly. Speaking of ships, where the hell is mine? Certainly it should be up here somewhere. Or probably not. I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was... Yeah, I think it's down. Like... Oh, we'll see. But this was I think I made this around Christmas time. I was trying to make like a sort of cabin in the snow area or some shit. Yeah, that's where the ship went. Holy crap! I think half of the wing is in the ground. I'm probably gonna take some ship damage when I take off, so that's bullshit. Bottom line is, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not damaging my ship just because half the wing is stuck in there. So let's just go ahead and open the quick menu. We'll summon and signal established. Might be two. Here we go. Where are you? Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you go. Alright. Gotta love that autopilot. Alright, so this is what I'm dealing with. I wanted to see how survey scanning works in here, in this particular area. So it says for survey mode, activate survey mode with the R square, press L circle to place custom marker. So L circle, and if I never, I know it's ridiculous, I've had my move sticks forever and I don't freaking memorize the position of the buttons. Alright, so let's see, R square. Not those. That's the square. That's the square, just remember that. What the hell? Is that how we track now? Alright, so the tracking is a little different when you're in VR. So, yeah, they're not kidding when they say it's a game changer. It can make things really advanced and fun. I just don't want... I don't want a gas cloud. I mean... I don't even know what to do with that shit, to be honest with you. I haven't studied anything. I don't know if I'm supposed to use them for stuff. So you just press square again and you're back in binocular mode. Same shit. Alright. We'll take the ship. Beautiful. Back in the day, before you could summon your ship, I had to actually climb all the way up this mountain. Like, I'm just going to look over the edge. I can't really do that. I saw two went out of range. Yeah. That's a death falling from here. I'm not kidding. Like, this is the tallest mountain that I could find. I'm sure if I flew more in those directions, I'd find more taller mountains, but... See, I don't want a fucking cloud. I don't. And I feel like it's going to be the same thing with this base, to be honest with you. If I can't find the point that I need, and I'm going to have to obviously discover this cloud if I want to know what else is near the base, because that's not that far away. Alright. You know what? I'm not going to take the ship. I'm just going to jump off the edge. I always want to see what it's like to jump off the side of a mountain. Good. Just one thing to know here, that when you're survey scanning or any kind of scanning, running is not something you can do very well. So, yeah. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. wherever that spot was, it was that way. So it was on the side of the mountain. I didn't even have to go that far down. So we'll get me oxygen. That could be useful. C-class. It's not gonna pull out that much, but still. Now, because of VR, I do notice that you have to pretty much back out of your item before you can actually, like, do anything. I hate when I can't make something. I'm gonna have to come back up. That's fine. I need enough ferrite dust to make Oopsie. Okay. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. Wow, should have done that sooner. Would have had what I needed. And honestly, I don't want to save it because I can actually just get that back. Just me. How do I... If I want to construct more, how the fuck do I do that? Why am I holding a piece of glass? From the freighter? What do you mean? I picked up a lot of that shit. Should have enough now. Okay. There's where it is. It's a C class, so if you don't put it right on top, I mean, it's not gonna yield as much as it should. It's weird. Oh, that thing. Right. All right. Unfortunately, this is also something that it needs load. Because, oh my god, I can't see. Alright, that's a few things that need to be ironed out. Nothing attaches to this, it's just the way it is. Alright. Maybe heal ourselves so we don't. Alright, let's go ahead. See, that's how tall our place is. And we're not even like halfway up there. We're already taller than the trees and we're nowhere near our place. And yes, I can boost up there. It just, I have my full boost upgrade, so it requires, you know, some landing on it. Yeah, land on it. That, Rodon, the fuck is that? Huh. You see, I don't know what that would charge. It says it's for charging and shit. Alright, you know what? This is not why we came here. Let me see if I can scan for another source now. Nope. Still too close to this one. You know what? That's fine. I feel like we're gonna have to build a new base. Either way you look at it. Even if I could find a source of energy, it would have to be close enough to my base, and that's not going to be the case with my base up in the sky. Practically so high that it can't be. I really wish they would give us a full body as well. That's not normal. What the hell is that? It flies like a drone. Some sort of square bats? Is that like a game glitch or something? Because that doesn't seem like... Yeah, I'm thinking glitch. All the fucking animals look like this. Alright. That hasn't straightened up. But they have. Okay, so we're already this far, and we still within the range of that stupid gas cloud, which, in my opinion, doesn't charge anything. There, okay. Alright, we found electricity. It's possible B. It's too, honestly, it's too far away. I mean, you gotta be realistic here. Look. I mean, we're nowhere. At this point, we're not gonna be able to reach our base at all, regardless of the power that we find or possess or any of that shit. It's a shame I couldn't use electromagnetic energy on my other base. Yeah, it's too far out, man. This is a situation where we would have to totally build another base. We have to do this right. Alright, so we're scrapping this project because it's not going to happen this way. Bottom line is, this is a new way of playing No Man's Skies, and we really need to have... Hello! I'm not leaving without you. So, let me make sure my inventory can hold it. Yeah. Still haven't done any warping. I intend to do that. I don't want this crap. I'll tell you why, because you get that shit easily. I try not to be a pack rat. I don't keep shit that I know I can easily farm. So if I'm not needing it and it's not part of my ingredients right now and I have no place to store it, it's taking up inventory and I can easily farm it, I'm getting rid of it. It's not a big deal. Alright, so yeah, that's our biggest problem. I mean, realistically speaking, let me go back to my... Alright. I'll try something. So I know that they give you quite a bit of building range. Well, look, we're at 206. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. The only way this is going to work is if it turns out that it's in a fairly good building area. See? So here's where it is. And that's a big red dot. That would be the hugest fucking enemy I've ever seen. What the hell was that about? Alright. So here's where it is. And all the way up there is where our base is. So this is where I feel this isn't gonna work. You know how you can tell? Go to the build menu. As you can see, we're not within range to build anything but the generals. So we're not in an area of a base, and if I put a base computer here, that's not going to help me power that up there. So I think with that being said, I'm going to go find a new planet. We haven't found a decent... I haven't personally looked for a new planet in a while, so yeah. I'll just survey when I get to the new place. So I honestly think from now on, when people build bases, do your surveying first. You know, it's not like I had an option. My stuff was already constructed, so I was just trying to make it work. And apparently, the hell, I can't call my ship. This ground is unstable. Hold on. That character's cold. No, it's around here somewhere. Oh, shit. So I don't know if it's the controls, but I kind of wish VR would have more precise handling controls, like better than your average. The fuck? I don't want to put the ship in there. I'm gonna come down here. Really? Thank you. Oh, fuck. Well, that could have been my face. And as you can see, from the moment I sat down, it attempted to adjust. Because I didn't sit fast enough, though, the adjustment took some time. It's not exactly as accurate. So here's my ship. It's a shame we don't have a body. I honestly think we should have some sort of... We should be able to see our exosuit's feet and hands. I mean, if a game like Farpoint could do it, excuse me, I don't see why anything else can't either. Okay, so I was trying to save warping for when I had my ship fully upgraded, because there's my warp drive, and it's not... That's the cadmium drive. Emerald drive. He uses cadmium and chromatic metal. That's fucking stupid. But okay. And then the S1 is indium drive. That uses emeralds. I don't have emeralds like that, honestly, but at least I can build this one now. And it's a B, A, and S. We don't have a... I think this is our C right here, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead before we do that. Just reload that. Alright. Let's get this magnetized spherite. Because I think I want to build B here and S here. I wanted to keep these free for possible upgrades to the guns. I love that you can move things around now. That's probably the best update they could have given us, because it made it shitty. You had to always keep looking for ships, and oh, this one doesn't have them the way that I want them, so no. I'm going to send over anything that I feel I may not need at this moment. So, yeah. Okay. Because I feel like if I build... If I can't build... I wanted S there and then B here and A here. This way they would have all been connected. And the only problem is I need the fucking emerald. And more cadmium, apparently. Shit, I mean, I thought I had enough, but... Is there some on the freighter? No. And I don't see any emerald either, so... I could have sworn I had emerald. I thought I saw it, and I was like, well, that's not enough, but... I could have sworn I had something. I guess that's not the case. I'm gonna... Why the fuck I gotta constantly keep renaming my damn freighter? Oh, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Oh, you gotta hold it in. Shit. Why would you? It looks like they all do the same thing, pretty much. Destroy. Alexa, how do you spell destroy? T-E-S-T. Alright. I had to rename that. Alright, so aside from checking my... Aside from going up and checking on my freighter itself, and checking the cargo in there, the actual storage, which I don't really want to do in VR since I keep falling through the, getting those map glitches. I'm just gonna I'll just have to wait and see if I come across any emerald in space. So for now, since I know I can move the items anyway, I'll build it here. So I can have its benefits. So at least I'll get the power from that drive. That's the list. Emerald and wiring. I mean, there could be emeralds on my ships and shit. They're like exo vehicles. Oh shit. I mean, I can check the freaking Goliath, whatever the hell it's called. That's usually where I keep most of my shit. Sorry, I'm stretching. Ugh. Alright. Fuck it. I say we go for it. I have one warp cell. I think the last one I gave to the freighter. This will at least give us one warp. Whoa. Alright, maybe don't watch your controls when you're flying. Alright. Now, to be honest, sensitivity is pretty intense, so you gotta be, like, sweet with it. You know, don't be afraid of it won't let go sometimes. That's the only part I can't stand. When I hit the trigger, just let go. We're ascending right now. And of course, I don't actually have to hold anything. I can just relax and lay back here and ascend with the ship. I'm gonna warp anyway, so I think the big thing here is, do I warp? Do I warp to another planet? Another system, or check these real quick? You're not actually out of space yet. You are now. That looks sort of promising. Not interested. I don't know, you might just be warping. That was weird. My audio cut out. Gotta go, please. All right.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Oh, it's not with my head, it's with this. 24 light years. 48 light years. Nearest black hole? Pretty far from the core. Well, economy. Okay. Does that make sense? Economy. How the fuck does that work? Wait, what's that? It's not doing what I want. So, learning how to use the galaxy map. So, we have X to expand on R, huh? Oh, gotcha. Out of jump range. How the fuck do we rotate? I want to see black holes. Warp looks to be how I would have expected it to be. It's cool that they took the time to put it back in the seat, but I don't know. A few little glitches here and there with the clipping. It's not that bad though. It's throttling back instead of forward. This is the weirdness that I don't seem to understand. Like, how am I supposed to hold it? Detected on that planet, huh? Activated Carper. Activated Carper. Boy that was behind me, shit. She got uranium. We needed it. Can't remember for what, but we do need some. Wait, why does it feel like there's a planet in a planet? That makes any damn sense. Told you, planet right behind it. A planet called Poor. Well, how as poor as the moon. Huh, copper and gold, huh? Let's see if any of these guys have what I need. Oops. Sorry. And I bounced on you. I was yawning. Probably another C-class. Yep. Aren't you? Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, shit! I hate when that happens. Pulled right into the shit. Alright. This doesn't have what I'm looking for. Let's head to the space station then. I forgot I was still holding the control. I mean, even these space stations are pretty freaking huge. I think that would be really cool if they had that. And you're gonna hit me in the face with my own wings. Alright, well, let's see what's up here. An A-class quantum scope. Comparing it to mine, I know mine's gonna be tougher. Damage potential. Wow. It's a little bit lower. Mine's a little bit lower than this one. This is kind of crazy. So what I want to know is, can I... No, you can't. Well, you'd have to build all those things again. It's doable. They have... It appears it's the same amount of slots. It's exactly the same amount of slots. We're not... Scanner range is the problem. We have a high scanner range, but then again, we do have scan modules installed too, so... Yeah. Huh. Yeah, you can't... It appears that you can't do anything on that side. I mean, that's the only price to pay for these. You change your multi-tool, sure, I'll get more damage. 220, 0, 330, 3.8. I mean, I have a way longer scan range on this one. And my damage potential is actually nearly at the max of this weapon and still not trade-in price. 5,029. Ailey. 24 slot. Rifle. 24 slots. This is a situation where I wish I could have more than one. I don't. You know. I like the additional damage. I don't like the loss of the scan range. But I hate the fact that my fucking rifle, you know, looks the way that it does. It's not good for VR. It doesn't look right. There's no... The clipping on the actual thing. On the graphic. Alright. The thing that makes me laugh is by rights, this shouldn't even work in VR. For the simple fact that there's no point in it. So you put your appearance right here, but you don't see yourself. Other people see you. So, I guess that's fine if you're okay with that. It's a damn nice multi-tool, not gonna lie. I think what I'll do for that, if I'm gonna give up a multi-tool and have to recreate a whole new one, then the very least I should be able to jeez. Cadmium. Holy shit. Yes, please. Why isn't it doing it? It says L. Wait. Oh, I'm in the cell screen. That scared me for a second there. That would have pissed me off. Good thing I noticed that. So, yeah. This is bullshit. Alright, so. Space station. What? On planet? Does that make sense to you? Because I'm on the space station. And that. Yeah, that's a glitch. I always wanted to see what was down here. Apparently, a bottomless pit of crap. So there doesn't appear to be any ships landing here at all. Just either a Damn, it's cold. Better than I would have liked. Damn it. A ship just landed. Well, fortunately, I got an issue with my glasses, so. Shit I can't really resolve right now without actually taking. Shit's getting old. Look at that shit. Ships landed and left before I could even say hello. Oh, fuck. I pushed my button by accident. Oh, well. I should probably be sitting down. I was hoping to at least find some warping ingredients, but... Why does my freighter look like that? What? Okay. The fuck is that? I don't own a ship like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. That means none of my ships... Oh, my ships are here. Apparently, we got one person who actually landed on my ship. You know what? Since you're the only one... I'm curious, what are you selling? Because you're the only person who fought to land on my fucking ship. I don't want your stupid thing either, so... Starship launch fuel, sodium. That's all he's got. That's probably all they're ever gonna have, to be honest with you. Alright. Well, while we're here, since this is our freighter, I want to go ahead and check all of the ships. I'm not gonna sit down because I'm not gonna be piloting them right now. So what I really needed, I'm not gonna get. Not from this one anyways. Alright. Our friend over here also needs to be... I love how they put the information on the screen, like, hello, cadmium. Knew I had some. I have 5 pieces of fucking emerald on here too, which is really hilarious. Exosuit inventory. Sure. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, I do collect ships. At some point, I'm going to have to go through my ships and, you know, upgrade one. Again, I have way too many fighters. I want to try to get it down to at least 2 of them. This was always my best. It's my S-Class. And this one is my... Wait, are they both? According to the... I thought this one was an A-Class. The last time I checked it. Well... According to this, they're both S-classes. Unless that glitch is still happening. Either way, let's start with this one. We'll know as soon as we enter them anyways. This is an S-class. I have some uranium on here, and I don't remember what the uranium was for, but there's some here. Okay. So that was my fighter that had all the original upgrades before the first expansion pack, which, you know, made almost all of my technology obsolete. So yeah, I kind of had to... So some condensed carbon. Last one. I wish I had checked the freighter first. I would have built the cadmium. Look at this. Wiring loom. Those would have been all obsolete technology at one point. I'm just changing to that shit. Alright. Why do I have a... Oh, because my menu's open. So... Based on everything that we have come to check, we would not that bad, man. And I honestly would check the cargo as well, but I'm pretty sure the cargos don't have anything that, you know, would remind me otherwise of movement. I gotta check. I gotta check my controls because... Actually, I am going to sit down for this one because this is the ship I always go with. Alright. So... I can build this one as soon as I take some of the wiring loom from the other ship. Emerald, same thing. Need as much wiring loom as I can get my hands on. I thought there was something here that needed uranium. It's a rockets, wiring loom, and unstable plasma. Teleport receiver. Condensed carbon and some copper for the rocket launcher. And you. Interesting. Right. Let's go visit the other ship and take some of that wiring loom. I'm gonna need it. Okay. Let's do a quick transfer. That should be enough for now. I know where it is, so I can always get more later. There's nothing wrong with having multiple ships. It actually helps you have good storage, additional storage space if you just remember what everything is. Like, I mean, like, you could use the red ship and only get, like, cadmium and shit in it, and then you wouldn't know. But, yeah, it's not really that necessary to be that specific. Just as long as you have the additional space. This fan is too high. It's probably blowing into my damn thing and I never even realized it. That sucks. I don't know if I was getting really bad feedback from that because, I mean, can't exactly fucking hear it. Alright. Apologize for that, but damn, that fan was cold. I don't know why the hell I kept on. Into the Emerald Drive.
Technology installed.
Okay. There we go. Alright. Hyperdrive range, ability, shield absorb damage, potential. The shield absorbing isn't all that great, but it's because I haven't gotten around to really upgrading it. I mean, the way I see it, I might just put shields on this side, get them all together. Shields are weird because you have to buy shield technology for that shit. And someone just texted me. And someone just texted me again. Guess I should see what that's all about. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh. Let me check something. What happens if I use one of these again? So they don't find anything else prior to the fact. Alright. Says that my destiny lies in the stars. Isn't that a great place for my destiny to be? Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and reload the ship. Because now that it has a real honest-to-God drive,
Technology recharge.
we can get ourselves into a decent condition. Wow. I better look at my phone real quick. That's way too many at once. Oh, filled my prescriptions. Yay. Okay. All 3 are filled. It's good to know. Alright. Let's get her off the ground. Come on, let go of the controls. That's the only thing that pisses me off. I've already pushed the damn button to release it. Too damn tight in the grips. Gotta fix that shit. Person takes his hand off the damn control, it should come right off.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Alert. Navigational data received. Alert. Spend the fuck over. Navigational data received. I can't remember what the stars mean. I know they mean something. I just don't know what. Economy. And free explorer, okay. Shit. Oh, no. Wrong button. Free explorer. Economy. Free explorer and economy. Alright. Alright. Why is it doing that? It seems to be going down now. I'm just going down for... Dude, why? That's what I don't understand. That usually means go forward. And someone's printing. Seems to be like a... That's fucking weird. Huh. No, she's going the right way. That's because I was locked into something. There's a lot I'm not understanding, like... Are these markers referring to bases, or are they referring to things that are mine? I'm at the point where I just want to take a black hole, but I don't want to damage the ship. High temperature planet. It is definitely glitched. I'm gonna close it out and open it again.
Hostile scan detected.
No. Alright, now I want to leave. Because I'm not beat to be fighting random people. So let's deal with that, please. So hit that. There you go. Now it wants to move where we want to go. See, my issue is this. What is it? Economy is trading. Conflict is sporadic. And since I didn't name a lot of those, well, honestly, they should just be located in one place. Because you can jump to this. You can't jump to that. Would it be nice to have a map key so I can actually, like, see what's what? Economy. Black hole.
Warning. Threat detected.
Shit, I exited.
Hostile ships approaching.
We're leaving. Yeah, at this point, I don't care where we go, but we are leaving. It's out of range. Trading. Metal processing. Emerald. We need something green. It's out of jump range. Ooh, I got a controller dying. That a piece of shit. I might have to actually end my play for today. 'Cause I'm not seeing an option that's gonna help us. Says research. I want to filter economy. Metal processing. Honestly, I wanted a green place. I don't think it'll let us warp to those. Iridium drive. Power generation. Never touch me now. Okay, my hands are gone. Apparently I'm just a spaceship right now. Consciousness. Well, why don't we go ahead and dock? I can't remember what the uranium was for, to be honest with you. Don't go crazy, just do it slowly. It doesn't benefit to move the stick real fast. Starball, Tertium, and Cobalt. I haven't seen any of the purple items in like ages. Tell me about the only ones. Damn, this is trippy. But I'm not seeing anything else. I'll just boost in any direction. Got that pulse drive. Oh, no. Got that pulse drive. Yeah. This should at least let me see what's here. Well, this isn't very good. We got a moon and a fucking space station. There doesn't appear to be any other planets for those two. Over to the map. Your idea. Yeah, our idea is quite simple. Two minutes, 2 seconds to space station approach. Excuse me. I wish they gave you more control going in there. Like if I was playing in the regular game, I would be able to guide it up to the point before it pulls me in. Oh, my body. I'm torn up by my... Honestly, now that I got the economy scanner, I'm able to pinpoint where the technology is going to be the most, it's going to be the most cheapest. I mean, the most expensive and most, like, advanced. Doesn't mean I'm not going to get a piece of shit every now and then. Like this. You can keep it, buddy. I wouldn't use that fucking... Why would anybody want a multi-tool that small? I mean, if you're going to be small, that's fine, but, I mean, I can't even have more than one multi-tool. I haven't seen an option for that, and then again, I haven't looked up all of the updates and features, but, I mean, a multi-tool that, I don't know. Alien monolith detected. Well, that's great. But that'll be for another time. Thank you for watching this stream. Have a pleasant day.